Man, God, I don't know what to do. I want to go to the zoo, have a beer, maybe two, but all my friends are busy. All my work is empty. All my phone can give me...
Get on your Wi-Fi.
Did she say it right? Okay, wait. Okay, Natalie, don't talk yet. We have to introduce you before you can say anything in our podcast. Hello!
Ow.
Peeking the audio. You can't say anything. Hello, Jordan.
Hello, Kenneth.
Welcome to episode 2 of the Be My Friend podcast, where we try and improve our skills at being friends with each other, and today with an additional person. My name is Kenneth, and my co-host is Jordan, and it's a nice, too warm Sunday morning, and I'm sweating. Let's just jump right into what we do here, and start with how are you right now, Jordan? How are you feeling?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I ate 2 McDonald's breakfast burritos faster than any human could.
Nice. Did you use the salsa with that, or you just leave it?
They don't give you salsa anymore, dude.
Oh, that's pretty. Actually really sad.
Yeah, I've had it twice in
that was
recent
like the
times.
only reason.
Oh yeah, or otherwise it's kind of flavorless. But I've had it twice in recent times, and both times no salsa. So today I was literally, because I was gonna be late, so I was just like eating the burrito and then squirting sriracha right onto it, and then just biting it and like double fisting in that way. And that's how I live my life.
I don't see a problem with that.
Well, thank you for that and being my friend. Okay, let's. Sorry. I had to just
Speaking of
sneak it in
friends.
there. Speaking of friends, that's right. Today we do have a guest. She is incredibly famous, incredibly humble, incredibly Natalie. Now you can talk.
He stopped talking and listing good things about me because he checked his phone.
Sorry. She busted me.
It still didn't work.
Classic.
Wow.
Okay, we'll have to get Sherry to help us out with that. Natalie is, of course, our producer. If you're watching on the stream, or if you're watching the podcast instead of just straight up listening to it, you'll see a little picture of her in the top left of our thing, and that's because she's our secret sneaky producer.
Super sneaky. Also moderator for those of you who just watch the stream.
Yeah.
I come in and out and play 7 Days to Die.
And
I
other stuff
hate
too.
hearing myself. This is the worst.
So Natalie's here in the room with me because she lives near me, and we're best friends, so we're always just hanging out. I already know Natalie quite well. I'm sure there's stuff we're going to learn about her today that I never knew in the first place. But Jordan, if you don't mind taking the lead for today's Be My Friend interview section.
Yeah.
I'll do the jingle.
Yeah.
All about you.
That's so good. So Natalie,
Hi.
I'm just gonna ask some random questions. That's the best way to get to know people, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with this because every morning I have to decide this: warm or cold coffee, or coffee at
Warm.
all. Okay.
Warm.
There's wrong answers with these questions.
Cold coffee is for after. Cold coffee is when I am out and about. Hot coffee is for the morning.
Very strong opinion on that.
Fair enough.
But that's
Yeah,
a good,
no, that's-
strong answer.
Yeah,
Because I drink
that makes a lot of
Nespresso.
sense.
So
Oh.
the fastest way. And also, I drink it with almond milk, like silk almond milk for coffee, which is vanilla flavored. It's delicious. So it cools it down, so I can just drink it right away. But I like warm things in the morning.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Are you one of those people with like those super long coffee orders? It's like double frap, no whip, extra milk, but half that extra milk and whatever.
Shake it with your left hand
I'm not.
only.
Yeah, not your right hand.
I
Dip your pinky toe in it.
I just like milk in my coffee, but I'm a non-dairy human being, so
Yeah, she's lactose
Fair.
intolerant, I believe.
yeah.
As pretty much everyone is.
Not me.
Yeah.
Well.
You probably are.
You know
Honestly.
what? I just power through it.
Well, here's the thing. There's that joke where like vegetarians are like, this is great, this is fine, and people who are like allergic to gluten are like, you know, it's fine, I survive. But people who are allergic to dairy are like, life is not worth living. This is done. Like, I'm done.
I'm really stressed out a little bit because Natalie, she's got her cup of water, like, almost to the brim, and she's swinging her arms around so violently during that speech. And I was like, oh, God,
no.
this could end so poorly. But she's got some spatial
floor.
awareness. You know, speaking from, like, an Asian perspective, pretty much everyone in my family, after they turned, like, 15, 16, suddenly became lactose intolerant. And I think I am.
You probably
I think I am, but I'm refusing to.
Yeah, just in
accept
denial.
It. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't have a lot of dairy stuff straight up. Like I don't know if it counts, but even milk, I don't just drink a cup of milk. I have it with something. I don't mix it necessarily, but I don't like just time for a gallon of milk and just chug it cold.
Watching people drink milk makes
terrifying.
me feel sick.
Yeah.
It makes me feel sick.
Mm-hmm.
We've had this conversation on stream
have.
before, where I'm like, people who drink milk are
Monsters.
monsters. Yeah, it's satanic.
But that's crazy because, like, me and Sherry were talking about this the other day. When we were little, we would literally, us or someone we knew when we were kids in our past, every meal would have a glass of milk.
Because people had that conception that
Yeah.
children need, like,
More
strong
milk.
bones and teeth through drinking cow milk, which has calcium, blah, blah, blah.
And-
But there's all these studies now that it's like there's all this horrible stuff in it from all the horrible things we do for cows that really isn't as beneficial as everyone thought it was.
To human beings.
You
Yeah.
get calcium through other foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that being said, I mean, in the 50s, they're like, yeah, smoking's okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, like, what do they know?
And now that I'm an
Exactly.
adult, I'm smoking intolerant.
Mhm.
That one I've accepted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm allergic to putting rat poison into my lungs.
Dude, that reminds me of a joke. The stand-up comedian was when I was watching. I forget. It was on Comedy Now, and he's like, "I was looking at my rat poisoning box the other day, and it has an expiry date." And he's like, "What happens when it expires? Does it make the rat super strong, or does it like? How does that expire?" And I was like,
That's
"Oh,
so
that's
funny.
a really good joke."
Yeah.
Do you want to probe further, Jordan? Do you have any
Yeah,
professional
well,
or anything that's nipping at your ear that you want to know about Natalie?
I know Natalie does a lot of musicals, right? Or
Yeah.
used to?
You,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Used to.
yes, okay. So Natalie is an actor.
Yes.
And me and Natalie actually went to acting school together.
Okay,
So
that was my
Natalie,
question.
No.
Natalie is
We
an
went
actor.
to musical theater
sorry.
school together. There was very limited acting training in that program.
That's true.
Very limited.
We did do acting though.
Yeah, that's
Very
actually what
limited.
I was curious about, because both you guys did that, the whole schooling for musical theater. I'm so curious what that was like. What
Can
you
you
guys learned.
specify more? Like elaborate
No, we
on the
can
Like-
question?
talk about the
Or do you-
general idea.
Yeah,
No.
well,
The
I
only
mean-
reason I'm asking for that is because I don't want to rant for an hour.
Fair
about it.
enough.
No.
Like,
here,
we can.
here. It's
Did
hard.
they teach you dancing? And
Yeah.
like, and
So our week looked like dancing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, a different discipline. So we'd have jazz on Monday, ballet on Wednesdays, tap on Fridays. And in between that, we'd also have a musical theater class where we would have a group number and we would do choreography to that. That could be whatever genre. And typically it was like 2 or 3 group
Yeah.
numbers. And then we were all also working on solos. So we had private voice
Yeah.
lessons. Then we also had music theory. So we would learn piano in first year and learn how to read music if you didn't already how.
Just as a side note to that, like learning piano at the ripe age of 21 is next to impossible. It
Yeah.
is so hard.
My
Like I've been
fingers
playing
don't
guitar
do
since I
this.
was 12, but I was like, I can't comprehend this. It's so hard.
You have to practice a lot.
Yeah.
It is.
And
Yeah.
they would try to compress it and basically get us to be
Amazing.
able to play piano in like I don't know,
A year.
less than a year,
Yeah.
1 class a week, and it's like
No, we
holy
had 2.
hell. Oh, 2 classes
It
a
was
week.
Tuesday,
Sorry.
Thursdays.
Music theory classes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then it was really condensed. Like I played piano beforehand, but it was really condensed. I can agree with that because you had to learn a piece of music and scales and how to basically play your own music if you were preparing for an audition.
And you had to
which
read.
is
You
helpful.
had to learn how to read music
Yeah.
at the same time.
Which is, it's
Right.
helpful. It
Of
is
course.
a really helpful skill. But then they also tried to teach you jazz chord notation, which is a whole nother level of music
Yes, it
theory.
is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was a lot. It was okay for people who had piano background, but for everyone else, not so nice.
Yeah. It was like
yeah.
it was grown man crying territory.
Yeah.
Is where it was.
That whole program was grown man
grown man crying
Shut up.
territory.
Grown man person crying territory.
Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty hard because, like, if you're if you're going to a course for musical theater and they're teaching you how to play the piano or music theory, there's probably so many different levels of actual musical talent in that program.
Yeah.
To be able to teach a group like that would be really hard.
Oh yeah, we had classmates that were like, playing piano since they were kids, and they were
Yeah.
like, well, this is kind of pointless for me. And then everyone else is like, why?
Yeah.
But that happens
What is
in
the C
every
note?
class.
Yeah.
Every class.
Yeah.
So, but there'd be varying levels for each person. So Kim was really, really good. Person was really good at dancing and piano.
Yeah.
But not as skilled at singing or acting.
Yeah.
Right.
Not as skilled at singing or dancing. I was okay at acting, okay at music theory. And then there were people who were just like straight beginners, don't know how they got there. And then people who were like mid-level. It was very polarizing.
There is an audition process to get into the course, the program.
That was my next question.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
And so it's not like super rigorous, but yeah, they
it's
do.
competitive.
Yeah, it is competitive. Like,
Right.
It's not like we're in New York.
They were really
auditioning for
rude when
Juilliard.
they were interviewing me too. No, like actually, Carrie. I didn't say the last name.
Oh my god.
You know how many
Natalie's
people-
dropping bombs today.
Just
People-
dropping names.
Have a sip of water.
Listen, I'm not afraid of naming their first name.
Okay.
A, because
It's
who
meaningless.
cares?
Yeah.
B, because
They're
they know
probably not
what
gonna
they
ever listen
did.
to this.
They
Oh.
know what they did.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they had a choice. They were really rude to us sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah.
Either way, at my interview part, they were straight up like, "Oh, so why are your grades bad from high school?"
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
I did not know that.
I am 17 right now, and you're scaring me. And they were like, "Why should we let you in your program? Like, if you're not going to apply yourself, why do you deserve to be here?" 17. Like,
Is that
that's
really your experience? 'Cause
Yeah.
mine was not like that at
They
all.
were always pretty intense with me.
Yeah.
They got mad at me for wearing dresses, but like they told us to wear
dresses.
Like they were not nice to me at all.
Yeah,
Anyway,
my experience was not nearly as traumatic, to be honest. Like, my audition process was similar, I imagine, but then the interview process, I was definitely intimidated and it was daunting, but I didn't know who the people were, and I think that's what gave me some strength. Like, I was ignorant to, who they were in the industry and, their status. But I'm just very me all the time, so I just kind of, like, made stupid jokes and charmed my way through it.
yeah.
And, yeah, that's just kind of how I go about with things.
And I was super, super insecure, so they were just like,
They
I was
found it. They probably saw it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was prime power, like clout wanting person who I will not name, but like who clearly didn't have a successful career and was taking it out on all the students who might have a promising career. I'm just saying. There's a lot of ego in this industry.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my music teacher in high school. He's an amazing musician, but he obviously didn't make it anymore because he's teaching high school kids. But yeah, his exact same thing. He hated the kids that actually had talent.
Oh,
Pretty
wow.
much, he would be dicks to them.
Yeah.
It's a problem. And like I know I'm being a little bit touchy about it, but it's because it's not fair. I'm a big believer that even if you've had a bad time, you don't need to make other people have a bad time. And they made us all have a bad time sometimes, and it wasn't nice. So as that training ended, it was a 3-year program, musical theater focused. We really didn't have a lot of acting training. The acting teachers didn't really care, except for one, who taught us mask. He was amazing. He actually cared, and you could tell. The other ones just kind of let us skirt through. Acting is a genre, has so many different like histories, ways of like practicing, like methods, stuff like that, and styles. And it's a 3-year program, so that's like 6 terms.
Yes.
Yeah, we had 6 terms where we tried to cover everything, and each term had like 7 subjects shoved in it. So it was just really like text. I was gonna say textbook, but it's not even. It was like if you took a chapter of a textbook and you picked one page of the whole textbook to teach.
Like for each subject.
For each subject,
yes, yeah. They skimmed basically a lot of subjects.
Yeah. So it was not a big one.
It wasn't thorough.
No.
I would say.
Like if you put us next to the acting kids in the program, like we wouldn't have had nearly as much in-depth training as they did, because they only had to focus on that one thing, whereas they're training us to be triple threats in the same
that's what I was gonna
time
say.
frame.
That's what I was gonna say. Like on the same note, it's like we got a lot more diverse training and a lot more disciplines, and just generally
a lot more stage time too.
Yeah, and also just generally we had honestly more discipline, I found.
Yeah. Because we got shit on a lot.
Yes.
We got yelled at so often.
Okay. Sorry. As you can tell, this is a pretty touchy subject, so
yeah,
traumatizing.
I'm gonna ask like one last thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like take away the diploma at the end, or whatever you got. Is it a diploma?
It is, yeah.
Okay. So obviously the diploma probably helps, finding.
It does nothing for me.
Okay, but
just me
so take it away
kidding.
regardless. Would you recommend the course, the 3-year course?
No.
No, you didn't really come up with more.
I would recommend it from a different.
Natalie. Oh my god.
Okay, to be fair, I don't know what it's like now. Yeah. And the year below us seemed to have a really good time. Our class, maybe it just wasn't the right year, maybe. There was just a lot of drama going on with the program at that time. And within our class, but also within the faculty.
Yeah.
Right? There was a lot of stuff that went down. But to be... What? Go.
I won't lie. I kind of went like full blinders on. And I just kind of powered through it. The only, I have good things and bad things to say about the experience. Like, it was not what you expect from, I got into it because I was really into the show Glee, and I was really into drama class and doing theater and doing improv when I was in high school, and that's where my mind was like, this is it. My friend suggested the school, the program, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I came out a different person, and I think I came out personally, whether it be directly because of the training and the time I had there, or just because I grew 4 years as a human being through the program. I came out as a better person, I think. Right. I came out with more discipline. I came out with more reality in my mind. Like, I wasn't floating and confused when I came out. I was like, okay, that really kicked me square in the ass hole. And I didn't love all of it, but I learned a lot. So I'm not gonna recommend people just go and do it. But if you don't know, like, we're not even gonna say what school. First of all, we're not gonna say what school, and we're not gonna say like anything private, personal, or anything like that. If you're listening and you're curious, you can reach out to us privately on our Instagrams or on our Twitters, and we will discuss more candidly there. But I'm not here to bash any entities, but
I am.
Natalie is. But
she's out for blood.
Yeah, she's ready to cut a throat, which I was not expecting. I'm sitting here, armpit sweat, like my eyes are open, and she's going ham, about to knock her water over, and I'm like, Jesus! But like, man. I can't say I recommend doing it unless that is what your heart desires. If you think you need more discipline, if you think you're going to put in the work to get what you want out of the courses and the program and the training and the people you have access to, then do whatever you want. But if you want more, honest and candid opinions about like personal experience there, feel free to reach out to myself or Natalie on our social media accounts, and we'd be happy to answer more questions or at least give some suggestions in one way or the other. Because, I do have strong opinions about the thing as well. But, I tried my best to take just the good stuff and not, dwell on the bad times I had, because there were certainly bad times, of course. Like with any university time, there's going to be turmoil, and to to go into something as different and free in a sense as acting, singing, and dancing. It is a recipe for wild and weird stuff to for sure happen, and also for emotions to fly, because that's what it's all about, right? The whole idea of performance and that is to, work with your emotions. So that's the period on the end of that sentence.
It's a long sentence.
Yeah.
It was like a 3-minute long sentence.
That was great. Props for that monologue.
Thanks, dude.
I think if people want to pursue musical theater, yeah, do it. I wouldn't recommend it because of my personal experience. It depends on the person, though, right? There's only so many musical theater programs in each region. So if it's what your heart wants, exactly what Ken said, absolutely. I would also echo the work ethic. Like, it really taught me how to work hard, and it taught me the value of like teamwork. You have to work together. You have to make your team look good to make the project better. You have to work as an ensemble to make the end product good. And that's something super valuable. It's definitely helped me grow and aided me in many ways, even though like I didn't do a business degree, but now I'm successful in a corporate environment. Yeah. And I think I attribute that a lot to my work ethic, my ability to like learn and act well under stressful situations. And that's something we had to have learned at that school. I personally went on to pursue another degree specifically in acting after that. And the environment completely flipped. So we were in the first degree, the musical theater, we were in a hyper intensive, you do not sit down or get water unless you're dying situation. And that's not an exaggeration. Do you remember that? She was like, you don't need water. You don't. Yes. You think you do. You don't. And we were like, oh, okay. Or like, you have to be able to do the splits to be in this number. And you had to be in the number. So that's fun. Into an environment that was this other program, that's a 4-year program where I got my bachelor's degree, that was much more relaxed. And my work ethic, spiraled. People thought I was insane, because I was like, oh, we should be practicing right now. And they were like, what? Because they were on a schedule where they were used to only having 4 classes a term, versus we had a full schedule. We were 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. almost every day, and Saturdays. Versus at this school, we only had, we were only allowed to be 8 hours, not including rehearsal, but we could only cap at 12, which is wild to me. It was much more relaxed. But I did feel my work ethic slipping, and I did not feel like a lot of the people who came out of that program had the same drive or sense of being part of a team or, working until it's done. They demanded breaks. They were really upset when we went overtime. And it was I don't think we should be at that level of not caring. It's full not caring and
be
lack of dedication to me. But I also think that being at the level at being at the level that we were at the other institution, was too much. So there has to be a middle ground. There has to be an institution where you're working hard, but people also are protecting your physical and mental health and caring about you as a human, not just a cog in a wheel. Yeah. And that's a huge problem with theater schools across the globe. There is no base level, right? There's no curriculum. Every school is different. Every school will have a different method of teaching. And a lot of that stems from breaking someone apart so that you can build them up again, which isn't healthy. So that's why I said no. That's why I said I wouldn't recommend it. But that doesn't mean people shouldn't do it, because there are benefits that came out on the other side. But I'm still bruised.
I feel like this was very cathartic for you, Natalie.
I talk about it all the time. Yes. I talk about this in therapy.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a lot.
I believe it. I mean, I feel like it's a good segue because there's that video I posted for you guys to check out with Matthew McConaughey. Yes. And I think actors in general. I mean, you've seen what's his name, Heath Ledger,
Mhm.
go a little too far and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. I mean, this is more funny than sad, but like sometimes they just go weird.
Let's
You know?
let's try it.
Just
Jordan sent me a video. There's basically no video to it. It's mostly audio. It is Matthew McConaughey's first ever Instagram video. So let's just enjoy it together. I've never seen this before, and I'm curious. Jordan was excited about it.
Okay, that's
On
fine.
my page,
Yeah.
I want them to see me. Look, this is my first venture into sharing myself and my views with the world, and I'm a little bit nervous about it because, quite frankly, I know I want to have a monologue. I'm not sure I want to have the dialogue, but I've learned that you got to have the dialogue to have the monologue.
It's so
You have to
weird.
have a monologue to have the dialogue. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to sharing who I am with you. I'm looking forward to seeing if who I am translates, if what I want to share translates, if it tickles your funny bone, if it makes you think a second, if it makes your heart swell up a little bit, if it makes you take a quiet moment for a walk and go, I got to check in with the M and the E. Hopefully all those things. Let's have some fun with it though, and let's keep the high eye, not the low eye. High eye.
Okay, that
Okay.
was awesome.
No, but I get it. I absolutely get it.
Yeah. I want to say actually,
I get it.
it's only hilarious because it's Matthew McConaughey. and
Yeah,
also
exactly.
No, but
Because
that's
it's
the
his-
whole point. That's
because
the whole point.
because it's his very first post. That makes me laugh because it almost seems like there's no context to it. But I
There
get what he's
isn't.
trying to say. He's like, "Welcome to my Instagram. This is what it's going to be about."
No,
Yeah,
what
it-
he's trying to do is separate himself from the idea that society has made of who Matthew McConaughey is, right? Like, that's what
but-
he's nervous about. You can tell.
But he is a weirdo. Like that's genuinely weird.
That's
like
him.
like yeah. I mean, who else would say keep the high eye, not the low eye?
Not
What
the
does
low
that
eye.
mean?
Yeah. My biggest takeaway is you got to check in with the M and the E. I'm gonna start saying that from now on. I actually love that.
I love that
Oh
too.
yeah.
That's actually really cute. Good old Matthew McConaughey. I like his
that's-
Lincoln. Was it Cadillac or Lincoln? Lincoln
The
commercials.
Lincoln
They're very
commercials, yeah.
fancy. They're all
That-
like whiskey commercials.
That's exactly it. And I mean, Lincolns don't sell, so I don't know how they can afford Matthew McConaughey, but
they just have to sell a few. That's why. Super
yeah.
expensive. And then he's in. Or they just gave him a car. They're like, you know what? Have 5 cars. Do a commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. Thank you for sharing that, Jordan. I
Yeah.
like Matthew McConaughey, so I mean,
Yeah, I gotta
I'm
check him
sure
out.
his subsequent posts were just as excellent or provided context for the first post. And that's good
I
stuff.
would hope so.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he was all over the place with that first one.
Yeah, it was.
That's-
It was.
I think
well, the
wasn't.
thing is, like, it was cut weirdly though. They
But that's
were,
not
like,
his
jump
Yeah.
fault.
cutting all
He
over
didn't
the
edit
place.
it.
I'm
But
sure he didn't. Yeah.
I feel like
He-
he just like, I'm gonna download Instagram today and just throw a first post out there, and that's
I'm
it. He
almost
didn't like
certain-
no thought. He was like,
Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah.
Let's go.
I think probably his agent was like, "Hey, you should get on the Instagram. The young folks are on it. Give
But,
it a
like,
try."
Yeah.
Think about how intense it is for a celebrity of that magnitude to be on social media. It's terrifying.
He exploded
Oh, yeah.
too.
Social
Yeah.
media sucks. So having a platform that you're not a character, you don't have to be
You get to
all
be
right,
you.
all right, all right,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah,
dumb
right.
blonde Matthew McConaughey like he was in the beginning of his career.
Yeah, he did a full 180 for career, like crazy leaps and bounds. I watched Sahara, that movie he was in, with Steve Zahn like 5 billion times, and I loved it. And then I think the next movie I saw him in was Interstellar, and I was like, "Whoa, what happened
Yeah.
to this guy?" It was awesome.
Yeah, crazy.
But then
That's a
people
great movie,
put him
too.
in a box, right? People put him in a box as a nice hair, washboard abs, Matthew McConaughey.
I think he broke out of that, is what I'm saying.
But he did. But
That's
like
what I'm
this
saying.
video is an example. Like I don't know when it was released. Jordan, do you
Years
know?
ago.
I'm gonna say like I think it's been less than a year that his Instagram's been live. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm trying to figure it out exactly, but yeah.
His very first video on his 50th birthday.
Oh, that's
he's
so
50.
cute.
Imagine
He does
how
not
like
look
weird he
50.
is. Also, at that point, when he's 50, he's probably gone through like a lot of methods of maintaining a sense of self and a connection to like him instead of relinquishing to the idea of celebrity. So him saying like "I up, not I down" is probably just a mantra thing of him keeping
something that he
grounded,
says
right?
to
So it
himself,
sounds kind of kooky, but that's all the shit behind the scenes that celebrities and artists have to go through to make sure that they're okay. Because as we just outlined, like, it can be really grueling and take a toll on your ego. But if you keep a centered self, I sound so kooky right now.
You just sound very
just
passionate.
like him.
Just very passionate. That's all it is.
But it makes sense. Like, it sounds kind of wild, but that's the kind of shit you learn during actor training. It's weird, but it's what it is. Majority of my
like
schooling.
Natalie-
What?
I was gonna say, I feel like Natalie's like secretly best friends with Matthew McConaughey.
Dude,
I wish.
how cool would
Oh.
that be?
I would
Yeah.
not be here right now.
Would that,
You
is that,
lamb.
would that be your actor to
She
hang out
just
with?
said if she was best friends with Matthew McConaughey, she would not be here being best friends with me.
No, I wouldn't be here on this podcast.
All right. Well, welcome. Thank you for listening to Be My Friend podcast.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see you never.
Yeah, that's it. We're done. Cut.
Cut the lights. It's over. We're not posting this one.
I'm sorry.
Jordan, are you ready to ask the big, most important question that we ask to Natalie?
Yes.
I don't have a voice for it.
Make one.
Oh, really? I was waiting for it.
Oh, sorry. I'll just make one right now. Little spoon, big spoon.
Na 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 na.
Thank you. Thank you for jumping in, Natalie.
I needed a little extra something.
That was perfect. I'm going to do that from now on. So, Natalie, we're going to ask the question that was actually proposed by Sherry to be on the show as a segment. It is little spoon, big spoon. What is your preference and why? It can be
Little
in whatever
spoon.
circumstance. Usually, we talk about it in like cuddling circumstances.
I mean, you could use it as like, what kind of soup spoon do you like, or whatever. Just
I-
take it out of context. It's fine.
Okay, I don't
nailed it.
really like soup, but for ice cream, I
The
like a
biggest
little
spoon
spoon.
possible. Oh, damn. I thought
No.
you'd use a ladle.
No, I like teeny spoons.
Oh, okay.
I like multiple dips into the ice cream pint.
Nice. And then
Nice, okay,
now
okay.
spooning with like a
A
significant
human?
other or something like that. Or with your pet, even. We talked about that previously.
Well, you have to big spoon your pet.
That's not
They're
true.
too little.
That is
Nail
not
big
true.
spoons me.
Yeah.
She scratches my back. It's great.
Maybe. No, I prefer little spoon. I like being hugged.
Hug it.
Uggy duggies.
Huggy duggy.
I want some Uggy Duggies.
Yeah.
No, I like being hugged, but I know that there's that like heteronormative lens on a female being the little spoon.
Oh, I like little spoons. So
Yeah,
who
ditto.
cares?
So, me and Jordan
Exactly.
busted heteronormative.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
cracked that last time, so don't even start on it.
No, I like little spoon.
Nice.
It's very comforting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel protected, I imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and like hugged.
Ugga
You feel so Uggy Dugged.
Yeah. It's nice and it's so cozy.
We're gonna do a little whiplash here and go back to now me. About Jordan. Natalie gets to now ask Jordan and I questions. Hopefully not about like musical theater school or anything like that, so that Jordan won't go on a long rant and scare me, Kenneth.
About my experience at theaters.
But Natalie,
Okay,
yeah,
I have a
feel
question.
free.
Shush, I have a question.
Oh, wow.
It's my turn. This is my
It's
turn.
her podcast now.
You just
Yep.
gave it over to me.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to know. This is gonna be rapid fire, okay? So I don't want a long ass
But
fucking description.
wait,
Shut up.
Who are you
Shut
asking?
up. Shh. You're not allowed to talk yet. I haven't introduced you. I would like short, succinct answers, but like ones that are just at the top of your head. Like, don't think about it too much. Just like, this is inner stuff. It is already in there. You already know the answer. Just embrace the truth. Okay? Ready? We're gonna go
Alright.
Jordan first, and Kenneth will answer second.
That's
It's
my
gonna be
question.
as
Okay.
rapid, as fast as you can.
Okay.
Okay?
I feel like I'm just gonna give you false answers.
You
so
can
I
do it. Believe in yourself.
Okay, if you
Okay.
suddenly, what is he doing?
Lewis is in the closet. He likes to do that.
Okay, if you suddenly like want to change your answer and want to go back, just like make a buzzer noise with your mouth. Okay, everyone practice the buzzer noise. Go,
Eh.
Jordan.
Eh.
Good job. Okay, now I'll know. Okay, so
10 out of 10. All right, let's go.
first question: if
Yeah.
you were a pastry, what would you be?
Cheesecake.
Croissant.
Nice. Okay, if you were a wrestler, what would your theme song be?
It's the final countdown.
The Ghostbusters theme song.
Nice.
Oh no!
Do you want a buzzer?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No,
was that a
it's just-
buzzer? Okay. No.
That was me drinking coffee and trying to say "nuh-uh."
Just
It sounded
dribbling
like your
coffee
buzzer.
out your mouth.
yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. You were at the beginning of a Pokemon adventure. Who's your starter?
What generation?
Doesn't matter. Choose. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Zapdos. Go right for the
Dude,
best.
what the hell?
Kenneth, go.
I'm gonna pick an actual starter, I guess. No, I'm gonna go Rattata. I'm top 99%.
Okay.
I mean, top 1%.
All right.
Okay.
all
Wait.
right.
What? Yeah.
No,
That's really
meh,
low.
meh, buzzer, meh. I want a Pidgeot so I can start flying right away.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, that means
Dude, you're Zapdos.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. If you were a special role at a sushi restaurant, what would your title be?
Sushi taster.
Oh, okay. Would you like to explain that?
Yeah, can you elaborate, please?
A
I
little
love
bit.
that.
So if what the restaurant would only have 5 rolls come out instead of 6, because I would taste each roll before it went out to make sure it was kosher.
Wait, that's not. She meant. No, that's good. I accept that answer. I accept it.
Okay, no, I missed the question, I guess.
Nope,
but
it's fine. Too late.
That's not a role, but it's okay. Kenneth's
Are you
turn.
talking about?
Oh, I like an actual sushi roll.
Sushi roll, like a
No.
special roll.
Jordan's like, here's my good sushi job.
I thought you meant like
I'm
if I
the
was
eat boy.
in the.
No,
Oh,
not like a roll.
Like
R-O-L-E. R-O-L-L.
Jordan, you took that. You know what?
That was
F it.
amazing.
Oh,
This is an audio.
No, you don't
You
get
know
another
what?
answer. That was a perfect
This
answer.
is an audio-only medium. Totally acceptable.
okay.
Okay, Kenneth,
I
what was
was
your
now
role?
mine's not funny. It was just gonna be
No,
the
no, no.
ching roll.
What? Okay, you tell me. Tell me your R-O-L-L.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
no.
the ching roll.
Your ka-ching?
Nope.
What
Take
is-
out the cup part.
I'm not saying that. Okay.
All right, next question.
Okay.
This is
Actually,
fun.
that was kind of it.
Oh, that's it? You,
Oh,
you
good,
pre-cocked and loaded those, and that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ended on a banger.
Yeah, good work, Jordan.
That
You
was a
club
banger.
banged it.
Mhm.
Shit, that was unreal.
I'm glad we can all laugh at Jordan's mistakes.
All right,
so
next
funny.
segment. We're gonna move on to BuzzFeed quiz time. Before the show started, Jordan submitted. I think Jordan and Natalie actually got together and selected this.
Yeah, we hung out
BuzzFeed
without
quiz. Yeah. Oh, selected this BuzzFeed quiz, and the question was, or the quiz was, which popular teen drama are you based on your cat preferences? Jordan, would you like to start?
You inflected
Yeah.
that weird.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, I got a classic, man. This movie made me cry. There's a lot of people that didn't think it was that
Oh.
great, but The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh, I read the book. I never saw the movie.
Oh,
Well,
I love
what's his
that.
name? Ansel
Elgort.
Elgort. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
You dreamy.
Can you give me a summary
Right?
really quick? Because I don't really know about it.
Okay, dude has cancer, then doesn't have cancer, meets girl with cancer. They fall in love. Girl with cancer is gonna die, but doesn't die. Dude that didn't have cancer
Dies.
now has cancer, and
Spoiler.
actually is the
Oh, sorry.
Die.
That was a joke.
So-
Wait, he died? Oh, I actually knew.
So
I read the book.
yeah. I was gonna
Talk.
say.
You know what? It's an old ass show, old ass book, old ass movie. If you don't know that somebody
It's not
dies,
that old.
it's pretty old.
It's
like
not. It's
5
like
or
it's
6
6
years.
years old.
I read it in high
But the
school.
book was from like 2002.
10? Not 2002.
2002, sorry. Oh my god, it's 2020! Oh Christ. I just went back 8 years and I said 2002.
we're old,
But-
No, it was like 2010 because I read it in grade
So that's
either
still
10 or
10 years
11.
then. Okay, yeah, because I read it in high school. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I was thinking that. Okay, Natalie, what did you get?
I got Legally Blonde. Wait, no, what was your thingy beneath? Like, what
Oh
did
yeah,
it read?
your blurb, Jordan.
It said, False in Your Stars.
The False of the Stars.
It's no secret that you've had some setbacks in your life.
Oh.
That's sad. But you cherish every moment. You're surrounded by people who love you, and you love them back. That's pretty true,
Aw.
actually.
Me too.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you're sad, but you're sad and loved, so it's okay.
That's basically it.
All right. So I took the quiz, and we should link this for people to take.
Yeah, we can.
I got Legally Blonde. What are you doing?
Okay.
Why would you not just go back to mine? Thank you.
No, you told me to link it.
Oh. Please pause.
She told me to link it, and
You didn't
now
have to
I'm
do it
linking
right this second.
and she's not happy that I'm linking it. Boom.
There you go.
Linked it.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
You're flashy and funny, and you're used to having things your way. You may not be the most patient, but you're bold and loyal. Kenneth's laughing because he agrees.
Well, that's really accurate. It really is.
That's funny.
rude.
So far, these are pretty good.
Yeah,
They are pretty
this is
good.
pretty close, actually.
Lucas says Legally Blonde so accurate. That's rude.
Oh, double must. Except for the fact that Natalie's not blonde.
I'm so Asian.
Legally nor illegally is she blonde.
It would be illegal if I would be blonde. That's the thing.
Would you go to jail if you dyed your hair?
I would. I should. It would look so bad.
What if you spent a bunch of time in, like, Mexico on the beach and your hair got bleached blonde? Would they take you to jail?
That wouldn't happen.
I guess not, eh?
Yeah.
Science. Okay, I got Mean Girls.
Also accurate.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was accurate right off the bat, and then I read the blurb and I was like, okay, that's good. So it says, you're sometimes offensive, but you believe in speaking your truth.
Yep.
Whether people like you or not, they have to admit how fabulous you are.
Wow, there isn't a single word in that sentence that
That's
is
not
not
true.
true.
What
Yeah.
about
Like
two?
that was wow.
What about have?
What?
No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
those are all accurate.
Those were true.
Those are accurate.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. And you know what's wild, audience? They got those they got those results from pictures of cats we picked.
Yeah.
No
so that's
text,
wild.
nothing, just pictures of cats.
That's pretty unbelievable, actually.
Damn.
It's super cool.
These listicles, these quizzes, they have power behind them.
I love The Fault in Your Stars. I really do.
Yeah. Do you want to discuss that for the rest of the podcast?
Well, it's just good. The author of the
It's just good.
John
Lucas
Green.
got The Breakfast Club.
Wait, he doesn't exist right now.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Okay, Jordan.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the next segment?
Yes.
Natalie, are you ready for the next segment?
No.
Okay, Natalie can leave the room now.
I'm ready.
Okay, it is. I'm trying to. Oh, this one. This one. What pet do you have? What pet did you have? Oh, that got sad.
Oh, okay, on my end, all I heard is, "What pet do you have?" And then, "What?" That's all I got. That's all that translated into my headphones.
Oopsies. So, we're gonna ask Natalie about her pets. So, what pet do you have?
I have 2 cats.
Mhm.
They're lovely. One of them is named Mr. Tubbs.
I love him. I
He's
love
a
that
Maine
cat.
Coon. He is gorgeous.
He's humongous.
He's
also.
huge.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Um,
link. Wait, do you have any videos or pictures of him on your Instagram? No, she only
No, I
sends me
do.
videos of
Oh
them.
my god!
No, that was Lewis.
Oh.
So Mr. Tubbs, yeah, I know him. He is beautiful. He is a Maine Coon cat. All
He's
like
very
Natalie said.
heavy.
He is huge.
Mhm.
Like, he is both my cats put together,
He's
basically.
big. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
His favorite pastime is sitting on your chest when you're
Yeah.
laying down. Like whenever I come home and he's been alone for a while, he'll just sit by the couch where he knows I sit, and he'll like just meow at me and stare at me until I lay down, and then come and jump up and like crawl up and sit on my chest really
and break
close
your
to my
clavicle.
face. Yeah. And he'll put a paw out and like touch my face. He's very cute.
What's crazy about him is his paws are humongous.
They're not as big as he's making it sound.
No, they're not like, they're not the size of a
Puma claws.
Rottweiler or whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
They're big
you
cats.
see cat hands, and then you see his hand, and you're like, that no cat hand, no. That big boy dog hand, yes. I don't know why when I talk about him I stop speaking English properly.
Anyway, he
He
has
does
a
look like
little
a lion.
sister. His little sister named Pebbles, and she's adorable and tiny. She's
Pebbles
like
is
the same
kind of
size as
skittish,
Nail.
right?
What?
Pebbles is kind of skittish.
Yeah, she is. She's very. Both of my cats are rescues. They've always been rescues, so they are partially outdoor cats because they were born outside, and it's just like they already know that it's out there, and it would be really hard to keep them inside. Like they would just try. Look at him.
She's talking about Lewis now.
Lewis
whenever
is so
whenever I
cute.
go to Natalie's house, I usually get greeted by Pebbles, and she's usually just like walking around. And then one time, as I was walking towards her, she just like collapsed onto the grass and started rolling around. And
she's
I was
like,
like,
"Love
what's going on here, guy?"
She's really friendly, like when she wants to be. She's really moody, but she's also super chatty.
Do you know
like,
what?
She meows all the time.
Do you know what breed she is?
She's just like a house cat.
Oh, okay. Because well, she's got that very like specific short gray hair.
Yeah, she's a short hair. She's got white paws and like a white bib and dark gray everywhere else. She's so cute.
And then the bib Natalie has to change regularly. She's always dropping food on it. No, not actually.
No.
It's
She
just
keeps
a
it
fur
very
pattern.
clean. Those are my 2 cats that I have.
Yeah.
Pebbles did have a brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name is Batman.
Batman and Pebbles.
Yeah, because we wanted to name him Bam Bam, but I was like, he was black with yellow eyes, so I was like, it's
Batman. And they're like, Batman? They're like, no, Batman. She really wanted it to be named Bam Bam, but she just couldn't say it.
Oh yeah, but he was like my favorite.
Did he pass?
Yeah,
Oh.
he had a rough time. So I came home one day and he was like laying under the this was my old house, so you hadn't been to it. He was laying on our deck under our patio table, and his like mouth was all red, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? His jaw was hanging from his mouth, and he has just gotten mangled. I'm sorry for anyone who doesn't want to hear this.
By what?
Like a raccoon.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so I had to pick him up and put him in his carrier, and like was calling my mom sobbing because I didn't drive at that point. I was like 14, and we had to take him to the vet and like get him checked out, and he had to get his jaw wired shut. It was horrible.
He survived that.
Yeah, he survived. He was all right. He recovered fully. But him and Pebbles, like siblings of cats, sometimes they don't get along when they grow up. So they didn't. And the reason why we got those 2 was because my brother took Mr. Tubbs when he moved out, even though Tubby was my cat. Whatever. And so I got Pebbles and Batman as a replacement. But then my brother gave Tubby back to us, so we had 3 fuckers running around the house. Tubby and Batman were like BFFs. They loved each other. They would cuddle all the time. And Pebbles just hated everybody. Like, still to this day, like if Tubby goes near her, she just hisses and gets really upset, and she's such a bitch. But Tubby also like attacks her and like hits her tail, and she just gets angry. But Batman eventually as well, when I came to our school that we went to, I woke up suddenly in the middle of the night thinking I heard a cat screaming, and then I called my mom the next day, and she was like, yeah, Batman like hasn't come home, and he never came home. And there were no cats in our neighborhood, so I feel like that was me knowing that he died.
Yeah, he maybe got swiped by Coyote or something.
Before that, we had Chloe and Munchie.
Cats?
Yeah, both cats. They were my brothers. They were there before I arrived. And one was black and one was orange. Chloe got hit by a car. And
what a tragic
I know.
cat
Oh, wait.
past
We also
you've
had Sasha. Sasha had leukemia.
The list just keeps
Oh, my.
growing and growing.
Because we adopted all of our cats from, like, rescue situations.
You're clearly a cat family.
Yeah. We didn't need to be. My mom was allergic to cats. It was an accident. I don't know when it started. It started before I was born. But then Munchie, the crazy lady who lived next door to us, thought it was her cat and took him.
Just kept it.
Yeah. So we would see him in her window, and we'd be like,
Dude, that's a criminal crime.
That's our cat. But she was like senile, so we were like, as long as he's being fed, like it's fine.
The better of 2 evils.
Yeah.
She's not like hurting him.
Yeah. So Sasha had leukemia, but she got cured because they
Sorry,
can cure cat leukemia.
It's just the way you started that sentence.
And then Sasha got attacked by a raccoon on our porch.
Oh my god.
I know.
Jeez.
It was pretty brutal.
And that's why there's that last part of that segment. Oh boy, that got
This got sad. Yeah. And then we also had gerbils and hamsters.
You've had dogs too, haven't you?
No. We do now.
Yeah.
But they're not mine, they're my brother's.
Okay, yeah.
My brother currently has 3 dogs. Luna, Riva, and
3
I know
dogs?
Luna, Riva, and Nova.
You're Matt Damon, dude. You bought a
I'm
zoo.
not. My brother is. And they have 3 ferrets, 1
What?
snake, and 2 cats.
Jeez.
I know.
Jordan,
That's crazy.
we got to start collecting if we're gonna keep up.
Well, or we just go visit Natalie's zoo.
Yeah.
It's not mine. They don't
Admission
live here. They
is
live in the
$7.
interior.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sounds like they maybe have the space to.
They do.
Accommodate,
Yeah, they have
yeah.
a large yard.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, they got like acreage kind of thing. Because you're up in the interior. They're in like
Yeah.
Castlegar.
That's my dream, dude. You know what? It sounds crazy now, but I'm gonna have a million pets when I get not big, but a property of any size. That's the plan. Is it time for a commercial, Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Commercial
Do you have
for-
anything? Because I do have something locked and loaded.
I do too.
Well, I mean, I enjoy Canadian Dry ginger ale.
Oh.
There's one right in front of me, so throw that one out there.
You sipping that for breakfast, or is that residue?
That is residue.
I don't like why I use the word residue. It's not
Yeah,
like it's just like
I was
on
gonna
the
look
table.
into saying that word.
Okay, I do have a commercial. It is more shameless self-promotion. Natalie actually has been helping myself out a lot by making my website. It is kennethdamenath.com. It is not officially launched yet, but it will be going live soon. And there you will be able to find our podcast, my Twitch stuff, my YouTube stuff, some blogs. I'm going to have a recipe there at launch. Launch is still TBD. We are working on it. We want it to look as choice and work as nice as possible when it actually launches for you guys. But it is damenath.com, DAMENATH.com. That's right, we got the .com. We were able to obtain the .com. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. We will update everybody when it goes live. And of course, Jordan, you are more than welcome to have whatever you want to promote, have it segmented on my website. I will support you in that way. Now,
Great,
Natalie's
thank you.
commercial.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening to our podcast.
Wait,
I am
wait, what?
raising money for type 1 diabetes research. So
Right.
if anybody wants to learn more about what that means, I'm going to link it right now.
It will also be in the show notes on
It'll also
the
be in the
YouTube
show
channel.
notes. But I'm raising money for a cure. So if you want to donate $1, $4, $100, the link is there. Anything is appreciated, and I appreciate you.
I can see here on the website the goal is $300. That is Natalie's personal goal. Correct?
Yes.
Correct. So if you guys want to be super, super amazing and just crush that goal for her, she's 56% of the way there. So all you got to do is give 46% more, and you'll have made her dreams come true.
Well, no. My dreams
Shut
are
up, shut up.
$30,000. But that's not my personal goal.
Right, right.
You may notice that the location is Kamloops, and that is because that is the walk that I fully manage myself in the interior. So help a brother out. Bye.
And that's it for commercials. Good work, everybody. Very good commercials, everyone. Jordan,
two
do you
out
have
of
a... Oh, yeah. No, yours was great.
You like beer.
You're so... It's not beer. It's
Oh.
ginger ale.
You
No,
like ginger ale.
The ad was so good that they didn't even know what it was about.
it was Inception. I just planned.
Jordan, do you have a segment loaded up?
I
Owl man.
don't like that.
Yeah.
Jordan made me look at it with my eyes.
I don't like
no.
it.
It's a costume. It's not real.
I still hate it.
Okay, Jordan.
Segment.
Yeah, do you have one
Salad
you
or
want to play
sandwich?
next, or can I load one up? It's up to you.
You can.
We're
load one
running
up.
near
I-
the
Salad
end
or
of time
sandwich?
here.
Yeah.
Salad
Yeah, I
or
think
sandwich?
some minor.
Okay, Natalie's very passionate about this, so we're gonna do salad or sandwich. Okay, she is.
All right.
Natalie, today it's not called the Be My Friend podcast. It's called the Listen to Natalie podcast,
Yeah.
featuring Natalie. That's it.
That's the point. I'm the guest.
All right, so the next segment it is called.
Salad. Wait.
Okay. Oh,
Sorry. Salad or sandwich?
whoa. She died halfway through that delivery. It's called salad or sandwich, and
Okay.
it's just Natalie. I feel so bad for Jordan today because he's all the way at home and not experiencing what I'm experiencing. I envy him.
Yeah.
He's got peace.
gonna
He's
cry.
sipping his juice. He's like, nobody's here fucking with my stuff.
Right.
So it's called salad or sandwich, in which we are
I'm crying.
All right, it's called salad or sandwich,
Hold the mic away.
in which we try to categorize all foods. So we will, as a crew, propose foods, and we will try to put them in the correct categories, whether
Either
it be
salad
sandwich or a salad.
sandwich.
Natalie, holy shit. So the first thing I'm going to address about this game, though, is, which I really, really hope this is a game that we proceed with in the future, because I think it's going to be good fun.
It's hilarious.
I asked Natalie, because this was her idea, I said, what about having a third category known as soup? And she said,
No. Because a soup is a salad.
it's liquid salad, she said.
It's liquid salad.
So you hit me with soups, it's always going to be salad, apparently. Jordan.
I'm so confused.
What
I
about-
honestly don't. I'm trying to understand what's happening right now.
Okay. Tell me, say a food, any food.
Hot dog.
Sandwich.
That's a sandwich.
Okay. Let's go with roast beef.
That's a salad, because you're tossing the meat in there with, like, vegetables and, onions, carrots, potatoes. That's a salad.
But I would go with the soup because it makes a juice.
Well, salad
Soup
got
is
dressing,
salad.
dog.
Soup is salad, Jordan.
Oh.
Right? It's just a bunch of ingredients in a
I see
bowl.
what we're doing here.
Because so after Natalie told me that soup is just liquid salad, I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh wait, I can justify it as saying the liquid portion is just the dressing that accompanies the rest of this
Exactly.
quote unquote soup.
Exactly.
This game's
I
so
don't think
stupid.
I've ever been more confused.
Okay, another food, sir.
Let's go with potato chips.
That's a salad. That ain't a sandwich. That's a salad, dog. That's a really plain salad.
Well,
sorry,
No,
I got
but-
defensive because
Wait,
Natalie
wait.
was staring at me like,
Yeah.
like I'm an idiot.
What if they're Pringles? Then is it a sandwich?
Oh shit.
See, that was my hesitation too,
Yeah.
because would the bag not act as bread? Do you know what I mean?
You're not eating the bag.
No, or like, boom. And all the ingredients are compressed inside.
Natalie just did,
Oh,
like,
no.
the I Dream of Jeannie arm cross, and she was like, boom. I was like, what? No. Hold on. Hear me out. Okay. No, the bag is not the bread. Fuck that. The bag is not the bread. Because the bag, you're not eating. Like, Jordan, when you eat a sandwich, do you just, like, put your hands between the two slices of bread and pull out everything between it?
No.
No, you eat the bread. So,
But that being said, wait. Most burgers and most sandwiches already come wrapped. Like, you don't eat the plastic around the McDonald's burger.
but there's no debate that the wrapper is part of the meal. What's wrong with you two? Okay, hear me out.
I'm just being devil's advocate.
Good, I love it. Hear me out though. Potato chips. Let's be very specific. Let's say vanilla, like Lay's,
I was like, vanilla.
not vanilla flavor. Sorry,
Vanilla
Lay's
potato chips.
original, just
Okay.
Yep.
sea salt potato chips. Okay.
I need
Okay.
to breathe.
The bag is the vessel, meaning it is like a bowl. But here's where there's the discrepancy. If I reach my hand in and pull out a single chip, that's a salad. If I'm looking into the bag, that's a salad. A Pringle, though, if I pull out one or more Pringles, that's a sandwich.
Okay.
I think with chips, that applies. If I reach in and I grab a handful, no. Yeah,
No,
you know what?
'cause
I'm
I gotta
gonna
disagree with you there again.
You
because
gonna? Hit me.
because like bringing it back to the burger thing, and I think you're right. That, like, if you're pulling out 3 potato chips,
Yeah.
there's still the chips inside of the vessel.
Yes.
But if you're not going to get like 3 burger patties, just holding the patties, and you know what I mean? So
Yeah, you're
I'm gonna have to go with salad on that one.
Okay, so we've agreed.
Or,
But
yeah.
I'm a salad.
Chips is salad.
Yeah, chips or salad.
I
Okay.
fucking love this game. Okay, Natalie, a food, please.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something that's not clearly a salad or a sandwich now. You know, it's
What about
hard.
Ice cream?
Ice cream is salad.
I actually asked Natalie this. Ice cream
It's salad.
is salad. Yeah.
Easy.
Unless you're eating an ice cream sandwich.
Whoa,
Then
then you're
it's a
eating
sandwich.
a sandwich.
A
I mean, it's
popsicle?
in the name. That's kind of.
Yeah.
What is a popsicle?
A popsicle
Oh shoot!
is a sandwich.
It's a sandwich because yeah. I mean, the way you have to eat it.
Yeah. Handheld. Not to say that.
And usually popsicles and like they come with something in them. Not all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got like the
Yeah,
chocolate
yeah, yeah.
outside, the ice
Yeah,
cream
no,
inside.
I totally
so
agree.
That's
Yeah.
like a
it's
sandwich.
definitely a sandwich.
Sandwich.
But like a sundae, that's
It's
a salad,
Ooh.
Yeah.
right?
Or like
Yeah,
a pint of ice cream.
A pint,
even,
yeah,
is
yeah.
a salad.
That's a salad.
I hate
Definitely
this.
salad.
I love
Okay,
hate this.
you gotta
Okay,
do the. What's your next food? That was a Jordan food.
It's really
That's a good
hard.
one.
I'm trying.
That's a good one.
Oh,
There is literally
it's-
any food in the
no, but
entire
like
world.
they're
Can
all
we-
so obvious to me.
Can we rule out? Is it safe to say we're ruling out like beverages, or should we play with beverages too? Like,
Well, no.
what is water? Salad or sandwich? I think salad.
It has to be anything that has other things added to it in like a vessel is a salad.
Well, shit, Daddy.
Yeah,
what if
I
you
mean,
froze it and now it's
what-
an ice cube?
Well, then it's just a frozen salad.
Yeah.
No, okay, hear me out. Like
Okay.
water is salad, but water is like just the leaves, you know. And then you
Okay.
can
Yeah, or
okay.
like
that Mio
a
stuff, and
broth.
that's like adding cucumber and yeah.
Oh shit, dude! Ice cubes. They're fucking water croutons.
they are.
There you go. Yeah. Wow,
Oh
dude,
my
we are
God.
philosophers now.
Okay. What about this? What about this? Lobster tail.
Oh shoot.
Shit,
Sandwich.
There's a vessel,
Sandwich.
dude. No, dude.
It's a sandwich. It's not a salad.
Why?
Well, I guess you can eat the shell,
Yeah, you're right. You don't eat the shell.
but
No, but that makes it a salad.
No, that's what I'm. Sorry, I'm leaning towards salad because it's in the vessel, the shell, the tail. and
yeah,
You scoop it out. You scoop it out
And you cover it in butter like a dressing.
like a dressing.
yeah.
But what if you're a real fucking mad lad and you
Ooh.
eat that shell?
You guys.
I don't
Tempura.
think that's
Tempura.
tempura. That's a sandwich.
Tempura.
That's a sandwich.
That's a sandwich. Tempura is
Yeah,
a sandwich.
oh,
I
absolutely,
agree.
'cause-
Yeah, no, you're right. I agree. Because the outside, the breading is that's the bread.
Bread.
You eat
It's
the whole
bread.
thing. Yeah.
It's bread with stuff inside it. It's a sandwich. I mean,
It's
that
a
is what a
sandwich.
sandwich
You know
is.
what it is? It's a sandwich with just like a toothpick in it
Mhm.
that you don't eat, which is the tail that you break off.
Dude, next time I go to get sushi, I'm gonna be like, "Can I get a shrimp sandwich, please?"
They're gonna be like,
What?
"What? Nani?"
Yeah.
We have our first accepted audience question: chili in a bread bowl.
That's hard.
That's a soup, dude.
Oh,
No bun.
Oh shit! You can eat
It's
the
in a
bread
bread
bowl. Oh,
but chili is chili really even soup or salad? A salad.
salad.
chili,
I mean,
chili
Chili
salad.
itself
It is
salad.
salad, but
But then
as soon as
being
you
in
put
the
it in that,
bread bowl,
Does it make it a sandwich?
this is a salad sandwich.
It is.
all right, this has been Be Your Friend podcast.
Actually, we are at time, so thank you so much.
No, we gotta answer this one though.
Which one?
Like,
We did.
the bread.
I think we did. No,
What?
we didn't.
It's soup in a sandwich. It's sandwich soup. I mean salad.
No, not
sorry.
soup.
Salad.
Salad. But
No,
okay.
salad.
Let's break it down. Chili, salad.
It's salad. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Adding the bread bowl,
It's a vessel.
but it's
But it's
edible.
edible.
so it does turn that into a
But
sandwich.
the thing is, a lot of people don't really eat the bread bowl. It's just more.
only
Okay,
cowards don't eat the
wait.
bread bowl.
I have another
Yeah, but I mean, there's
counter-offer.
cowards.
Counter offer.
Yeah.
Is a sandwich not just two pieces of bread with salad inside of it?
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Then yeah, it's a sandwich.
It's a
a
sandwich.
sandwich at that point. Yeah, definitely.
Damn, this seems stupid.
I I think that's the only time we can play it. It's a one-time thing.
No,
I refuse to do this again.
No, you don't have to do it again. Me and Jordan have to bear the burden of continuing this infuriating new guess.
Oh, no.
That's a great game, though. That got me amped, dude. My back is sweaty. I'm holding a fart. Like, I feel great.
What?
Yeah, these arms are all right. Yeah, no, for real. That will bring us to the end of our episode number 2 of the Be My Friend podcast. Any final words, Jordan? Before you die.
Yeah. I'm going to get a bread bowl of chili.
Damn, that's crazy, son.
Ew.
But
Sorry,
yeah, I
I
hope
didn't
we're
hear
all
that.
better friends now.
That was rude.
I thought that was directed towards me, and I was like, oh.
No, Lewis
So we
is
had a-
shedding all
Oh,
of
she's talking about Lewis. That's why.
More
Just conveniently placed with Jordan's last statement.
Yeah, ew.
Sorry.
Yeah, Natalie, what's your last statement, huh?
Ew.
Donate to the cure for type 1 diabetes for children.
Okay, I can't say that.
All right, hit the link. I will post the link in the description of the video. And guys, for real, stay tuned. The website will be coming out sooner than you think. It's going to have fun little features, and it's going to have little reedy blurbies. And yeah, it's going to be great. Natalie's been working very hard on it, and I've been very confused by the process because I don't know how to make a website. It's very confusing. Thank you guys for tuning in again. I want to thank for the non-stream viewers. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank my good friend Joe, for letting us use his song Wendy's from the album Volvo music, which you can obtain on bandcamp.com as our opening and closing theme song. I want to thank, of course, Natalie for being here for us, to be our producer, of course, on regular episodes, and for being our first ever guest on the Be My Friend podcast. Jordan, would you say you're closer friends with Natalie after today? Or
Yeah, I
worse
felt like a
friends?
It's the worst friend.
Yeah. No, definitely better friends.
Nice.
Definitely know a lot about her now. Or a
Let's
lot
throw
more,
the scale
I should
out.
say. Yeah.
On the scale that we've used previously, that I can't remember, how much friends are you with Natalie now?
Well, without a scale being there, I'm gonna at least say we're about a 2 pickles out of 5.
Ooh.
Spicy.
2.5 pickles out of 5.
Oh. I like the decimals.
Yeah.
Natalie's about to do something, so let's let her do what she's trying to do.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Oh, I don't like this one.
Good. That sounds good. Harmonize to me. Ready? Okay, here we go. Bye.
That was cool.
Wow.
I felt like Imogen Heap. Way to waste 32 seconds of everyone's time, Natalie. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitch. We will stream the podcast live every Sunday, 10:30 a.m.
Sunday.
on Twitch at kennethdamenath.tv. Oh, sorry, twitch.tv/kennethdamenath. And that's Pacific Standard Time, of course. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support. We love doing this, and we have a lot of fun with you guys and with each other, of course. Tune in next week. We may or may not have a new guest. No promises, but either way, we're going to have a great time. A little cough there to finish off.
Wait. What is sushi?
Stop. Okay.
All right, bye.
Thank you. Again, my name is Kenneth.
My name is
name's
Natalie.
Jordan.
Fuck.
Oh.
Nope, try that again. My name is Kenneth.
My name is Natalie.
My name is Jordan.
Wait, I think Jordan should be second.
Okay.
No, you know what? Natalie can be first.
My name is Natalie. Bye.
Thanks again for tuning into our podcast. My name is Kenneth.
Am I second?
Yeah, you're second. My name is Kenneth.
My name is Jordan.
My name is Natalie.
My cat's name is Louie.
My cat's name is Rose.
My cat's name is Tubby.
We'll see you guys next time.
Kept the traffic reports, I savor the voice. Mundane mornings, microwave steak and coffee. Reddit and some Kendrick and I'm feeling like Gaddafi. Bedouin king in my tent, but the sounds clash. Brown splashes with the rain, smell of aftermath.